G'day, g'day, good morning. How are we all? Happy Friday. It's Jimmy Trades here. Welcome back to the channel. Please sub to the channel, guys, if you haven't already. Smash that like button. Feel free to leave comments and hit that notification bell. Let's jump into today's analysis. Let's go and start where we always start. That is the calendar. We're looking for high impact news. We have high impact news today at 8:30. Core retail sales and retail sales month on month. So like any day that has 8:30 news, I wait till 9:30 to look for a position. All right, we'll let the news play out. Let New York open kick in, and then we look for a position. Obviously, if you trade commodities like oil or gold, you can look for a position at 9 a.m. That is when commodities open. All right, let's move over to the chart. Just a reminder, guys, if you want to get some evals, to head over to My Funded Futures or Apex. You always get the best deal if you use code Jimmy. Apex has 80% off at the moment, and then $85 activation fees when you move to funded. In contrast, you can pick up a 50k eval, a starter eval from My Funded Futures for as little as $76, and when you move to funded, there's no fee. So there's opportunities, plans to suit everyone. Just remember to use code Jimmy, guys. I really appreciate it. All right, let's have a look at NQ here on the daily. So I've been looking at this FEG. We were looking at this to hold for higher prices. That has not happened. And what we've ended up seeing is that Monday has put in the high of the week. Then we've had expansion throughout the entire week. And we've also got expansion today. So Asia and London selling off. London's just about finished this session there. The kill zone session, that is about wrapping up. But what we have potentially is, now that we've moved into this larger bullish FEG, we might see a TGIF, high of the week being Monday, expansion lower all week, looking for a reversal on Friday. So that's what I'll be looking for. I will be looking for a reversal, but I will be objective to price as well. So if price, price will do whatever it wants to do. So I'll try and remain objective and work with what price is telling me. I'd like to get a trade. Oh, if I don't get a trade, I'm going to have to do a wash trade because of my MFF funded accounts. The funded accounts, there's an activity rule, so you must take a trade once every week, essentially. So if you don't actually get a trade, then you need to basically take a small position and enter and exit the market. All right, let's duck down to the hourly. Well, all we've really got for internal is this bullish FEG here. We may be disrespecting that as well. Otherwise we have nothing until this low. So price from this swing, this is where we had the change in the state of delivery early in the week, and you can see, look how perfectly that price level has been respected. Price completed that objective and continued to move on its way. So I'll be looking for, you know, this swing point here, just using that to project lower. In fact, we could probably use this one here because it's swept liquidity as well and up into this bearish FEG. So let's have a look where that extends to. Okay, so I mean, I know I'd like to see a reversal today, but you know, using this high swept liquidity into the bearish FEG and this low projecting our target area is actually, it's actually at this low down here. We have this another low also aligned with that target region. Currently not seeing typically what I'd like to see for a reversal to start to present. I would like to have seen this candle here, if this was going to put in the low, to close back inside of the previous candle here, but it was unable to do that. I think ES might have actually done that, so we'll have to have a look at ES, and you know, ES might pull NQ along if we do have a reversal. Let's jump over to ES. ES is a similar story. Monday, the high of the week. Now resting in this bullish FEG, so looking for price to reverse here. So ES did in fact close inside the previous candle here. So potential for a reversal here. And I want to see price respect the 50% level of the wick, this buyer's wick. We'll see if price is able to do so, and if ES starts to run higher, then it's likely NQ will do the same. Okay, so we have a bullish FEG here that price was able to find support in. Okay, so we'll just be waiting to see. Obviously we've still got a little bit of time until New York open, so anything could happen between now and then, but that would be you know, what I'd be looking for. If price can respect this level here and then look to get a reversal from there. All right, let's have a look at oil. So oil we got our bias correct yesterday. Really well done there. We anticipated price to reach back up into this bullish FEG. So once price did so, once price reached up into here, that was my objective complete. And I wasn't looking for longs from that point. So we'll go down a lower time frame and just dive a little bit deeper into that. But for today, moving from internal to external. So I'll be looking for bearish price action today. So you can see once price reached up into this daily FEG, which is that box here, that was my bias complete. I'm pretty sure this would be for a lower time frame. Yes, that's right. Yep. So on the lower time frame, the 5 minute, we had a unicorn here, and this was the leg that swept liquidity. So I marked this out and we drew straight up into the -4. So that for me was bias complete. Then I was looking for a reversal from that point, and we did actually get that reversal. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to grab a trade off of that. My model didn't present in the hours that I'm awake for the AM session. I believe there was a trade that played out in the PM session after the news. So this was the news. I think this is where I actually called it a day. There might have been a trade there, but if you were looking at this potentially, okay, that would be your bearish breaker. High, low, higher, high, lower, low, bearish breaker. The caveat there is obviously it was before news, so I wasn't going to trade before news, and you can see how news manipulated higher here. But after the news, there might have been an entry. It may have even been on the 1 minute. Anyway, we got the move. Our bias was achieved. Target objective complete. Look for a reversal, and the reversal appeared. And this was a telltale sign that we were going to reverse. The 9 o'clock candle moving higher and closing back inside the range of the previous candle. Then we can look to frame reversals from there. Objective complete on 6E Euro futures. Filled the daily FEG and then started to reverse. So we've got a bearish FEG above price here that I would be looking to target. So bullish for Euro futures. So on gold now on the daily. So at the time of the analysis yesterday, price was displacing below the daily FEG here, the bullish FEG. Now the bullish FEG actually did support price, and you can see that our projections from the high to the low of this manipulation leg, price came right down into that -2 to 2.5 region, found support, and started to retrace. Ideally, I would like to see price move up into this bearish FEG before continuing lower, if that's what it's going to do. So we'll see how that plays out. We'll look for bullish price action for the time being. We've had a fair bit of expansion lower over the last few days. So you'd like to see the buyers come in here at some point. And, you know, I guess at the moment everyone's putting money into Bitcoin, which, you know, I'm happy about that. Let's have a look at Dixie. Dixie on the daily. You know, we've pretty much completed our buys here. This is a swing high. We're a couple of ticks away from that. What I'd like to see is something like this happen. So I'll sit bearish for now, and this is something I revisit when it comes closer to New York Open. Obviously, I'm, you know, a number of hours away when I'm producing this content before New York Open. So we still have a few hours until that time, but I'll be looking for something like this to occur. YM down into this bullish FEG. I will just simply look from internal to external, so looking for bullish price action. RTY. Where are we on the midpoint here? Okay, so price respecting the midpoint of the FEG. I'd like to see price move higher from this point. If price can find support here, then I'd look for price to move higher. Again, with Monday high of the week, expanding lower, looking for TJF. So a reversal for Friday. So essentially from a weekly profile, we're looking at open, high, low, close. And that would be, if this was putting in the low, then looking for 20 to 30% range for retracement. So coming back up into the range here. Let's duck over to GU. GU is continuing lower. At this point, I'd like to see these lows taken. So we'll stay bearish on GU. These lows are also aligned with a bullish FEG. So that would be a nice region if price is able to get down and sweep these lows for a potential reversal. And you can see as well that price has respected the 50% level of the previous day candle here, of the body of the candle. So that gives me some confidence that price will continue to move lower. All right, let's wrap it up there, guys. I hope you have a fantastic Friday. If you're trading, trade safely. Take those A+ setups. Have a fantastic weekend. Let me know in the comments what you're up to on the weekend. Let me know how your week's been. Have you had a positive week? Have you been green on the week? Are you red on the week? If you're red on the week, how are you handling that? And just as important, if you're green on the week, how are you managing that? Okay, so I'd love to hear. Let's start a conversation. I'm going to head out now, guys. So have a great weekend and bye for now.